The year 2023 proved to be an important one for space mission, with NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission returning a sample from an asteroid, and India's Chandrayaan-3 mission exploring the lunar South Pole region. And 2024 is shaping up to be another exciting year for space exploration. The latter half of the year 2024 will feature several exciting launches, with the launch of Martian Moons exploration mission in September, Europa Clipper, Hera in October, Artemis 2 and Viper to the moon in November, if everything goes as really planned. Let's check out some of the exciting space missions that you should watch in 2024. The Europa Clipper is the first one. NASA will launch Europa Clipper, which will explore one of the Jupiter's largest moon, Europa. Europa is slightly smaller than Earth's moon, with a surface made of ice. Beneath its icy shell, Europa likely harbors a saltwater ocean, which scientists expect contains over twice as much water as all the oceans here in Earth is combined. With Europa Clipper, scientists want to investigate whether Europa's ocean could be a suitable habitat for extraterrestrial life. The mission plans to do this by flying past Europa nearly 50 times to study the moon's icy shell, its surface geology and its subsurface ocean. The mission will also look for active geysers spewing from Europa. The second is Artemis 2 launch. The Artemis program, named after Apollo's twin sister in Greek mythology, is NASA's plan to go back to the moon. It will send humans to the moon for the first time since 1972, including the first women and the first person of color. Artemis is also including a plan for longer-term sustained presence in space that will prepare NASA for eventually sending people even further to Mars. Artemis 2 is the first cruise ship in this plan, with 4 astronauts planned to be on board during the 10-day mission. The mission holds Artemis 1, which has sent an uncrewed capsule into orbit in late 2022. Artemis 2 will put the astronauts into orbit around the moon before returning them home. It is currently planned for 2024 November, but there is a chance it will get pushed to 2025, depending on whether all the necessary gear such as space suits, oxygen equipment is ready for the mission. The third one is Viper, which stands for Volatile Investigating Polar Exploration Rover, which is a robot-size a golf cart that NASA will use to explore the moon's south pole in late 2024. Originally scheduled for 2023, NASA pushed the mission to complete more tests on the lander system, which Astrobiotic, a private company, is actually carrying on. This robotic mission is designed to search for volatiles, which are molecules that easily vaporize, like water and carbon dioxide at lunar temperature. These materials could provide resources for future human exploration on the moon. The Viper will rely on batteries, heat pipes and radiators throughout its 100-day mission. The next is Lunar Trailblazer and Prime 1. NASA has recently invested in a class of small, low-cost planetary missions called Simplex, which stands for Small, Innovative Mission for Planetary Exploration. These missions save cost by tagging along other launch what is called as a ride share or a secondary payload. One example is Lunar Trailblazer. While you can see Viper, Lunar Trailblazer will look for water on the moon. Prime 1 will drill into the moon. It's a test run for the kind of drill that Viper will use, but its launch date is also not announced recently. Next is JAXA's Martian Moon Exploration. The JAXA MMX mission concept is to study Phobos and Deimos, which is Mars moons. While the Earth's mission has many visitors, big and small, robotic and crewed, planned for 2024, Mars moons Phobos and Deimos will be soon getting visitors as well. The Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency JAXA has a robotic mission in development called the Martian Moon Exploration or MMX. Scientists are not sure whether Phobos and Deimos are former asteroids that Mars captured into orbit. And the next one is regarding Hera, is a mission by the European Space Agency to return to the Didymos Dimorphos asteroid system that NASA's DART mission visited in 2022. But DART didn't just visit these asteroids, it collided with one of them to test a planetary defense technique called kinetic impact. So that is kinetic impact. DART hit Dimorphos with such a force that it actually changed its orbit. The kinetic impact technique smashes something into an object in order to alter the path. This could prove useful if humanity ever finds a potentially hazardous object on a collision course with Earth and needs to redirect it. So there are more exciting missions that you can really watch out for 2024. These are some of the most important missions that can really excite the human mankind.